Hi guys, it's Miss Bakes a Lot. Today we're going to do oatmeal, cinnamon chip, pecan cookies. We throw in some white chocolate chips just for funsies, but they do make a big difference. Make them just a little bit sweeter, a little bit better. So these cookies I have made for 2 baby showers, a wedding. Anybody who tries these cookies loves these cookies. My postmaster, well, my old postmaster, I don't work anymore, but anytime she had something, she had me make these cookies for her family. So these are a good cookie. So if you try them, you're probably going to like them. If you don't, you probably don't like oatmeal cookies. In fact, my husband doesn't like oatmeal cookies, and he loves these cookies. All right, let's get started on these guys. All right, so the first thing we need is 2 3/4 cups of flour. Make sure you fluff your flour, and we're doing regular flour, not bread flour. I don't know if you see my video, but I use bread flour in my chocolate chip cookies. And the next thing we need is one of my secret ingredients from the chocolate chip cookies is the malted milk powder. 1/4 cup of that. Just gives it a good caramel flavor, you guys. Then we're going to need cornstarch also because we don't want them to spread. We're going to need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. We're going to need 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I still haven't got a salt container. This is salt. I promise. I'm gonna get one of these days. And then we need a tablespoon of cinnamon. I like cinnamon in my oatmeal cookies, and I like a lot of it. We're gonna give that a good stir before we put the oats in, just so everything gets mixed up really well first. And we're gonna add 1 1/3 cup of quick oats. I don't like to add the old-fashioned oats, because I don't like to chew on my cookie for like an hour and a half. So then we're going to mix this all around once you have the oatmeal in there. Look at me, messy, see? It's all right. Once you got that mixed around good, set it aside. Okay, so now we're going to work on our wet ingredients. 2 sticks of butter, room temperature, squishy. 1/2 cup of white sugar. 1 1/4 cups of brown sugar. I'm going to use my 1/2 cup. I don't like trying to dip my full cup in here. It's too big. So I'm going to use 2 1/2 cups, 1/4 cup. We're going to cream the butter and brown sugar and regular sugar together. You're going to cream that till it's creamy. Not just till it's together, guys. It shouldn't still look like a brown sugar paste. It should be light, fluffy, and creamy. So I'm going to put mine up to 4, and it's probably going to take about 2 or 3 minutes, guys. Alright, so I'll come back when that's done. Alright, so this has been going about 3-4 minutes, and I'm going to start adding my eggs. Always one at a time. Always crack your eggs in a separate container, because if you crack one and it has that weird blood in it or whatever, it's bad. You're going to ruin your whole batch of cookie dough and have to start over again. So or if you get a shell in there, guess what? You lose it. Okay, now we're going to put our vanilla bean paste. I always like to give mine a little bit of shake. You're going to do 1 tablespoon. If you don't have vanilla bean paste, go ahead and use the vanilla extract. I like to use vanilla bean paste when I'm baking. Okay, and then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of molasses. I use this Grandma's original molasses. You don't have to add this if you don't want to. If you don't have it, go ahead and make these cookies anyways. They'll still turn out really good. It adds a little bit of extra chewiness to them. So 2 tablespoons of this. 1/8 of a cup is 2 tablespoons. So my tablespoon is dirty. I don't feel like washing it, so I'm going to use 1/8 of a cup. So now we're going to add our dry ingredients 1/2 at a time. 2 reasons: it helps it mix in a lot better. Also, it helps it not fly all over your kitchen. I'm going to start on low so he doesn't fling everything everywhere. We are going to take a full bag of Hershey's cinnamon chips. 3/4 of a cup of pecans. If you don't like pecans, don't put them in. 3/4 of a cup of white chocolate chips. Cookie Monster is spitting stuff out because there is a lot of stuff in these. So if you have a big bowl for your KitchenAid, use your bigger bowl. So those are all mixed up. I like to use my 2 tablespoons for this, and that's really just a guideline for me. I don't usually follow it. I try, I can't. So whatever. So we're gonna scoop. See, you're supposed to do it. You know, you're supposed to make it just 2 tablespoons. I make them too big, so I'll take a little bit out. Okay, about like that. But again, just like my chocolate chip cookies, I'm gonna make them too big. But I also like these, you know, a little more rustic looking. So I also will take these, break them in half, and then set them like that. Because I like them to be a little bit, I said homemade in my chocolate chip video. And then if you want, take a couple white chocolate chips and just put them in there. Just make it look cute. Not too many, because again, we want to make them look a little bit rustic. I don't know, they're oatmeal cookies. They should look a little rough. I don't know. To me, they should. Okay, so I got this tray done. This is what they look like. I'm going to put these in the oven. I should have told you to preheat your oven, 375. 9 to 13 minutes. Mine are probably going to go 13 because I made them big. I'll let you know. Okay, guys, so this is what they look like when they're done. So cute. And as you can see, they're nice and thick. Nice and thick and chewy and beautiful. So let me know if you make them, guys. And if you do, I would love to see pictures of them. Okay? Let me know if you love them. And I'll see you guys next time.